Hi everyone, my name is Danielle and this is A View from the South. In this channel we are going to talk about sustainable development and climate change from a perspective that's of someone that comes from the South. In this video I would like to present myself and to discuss what this channel is going to talk about. My name is Danielle Milani, I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. I hold a bachelor degree in economics from the University of Brasilia, Brazil, and as well a master degree in public policy from the University of Bristol in the UK. I have been living in the UK now for 7 years, or around 7 years, and in Brazil I used to work for I work as an economic researcher in the Brazilian government and as well as a manufacturer industrial trade union, where I basically use my skills as an economist to provide evidence on the manufacturing industry performance and as well to analyze the suitability of public policies designed to attend the manufacture sector. I analyze both fiscal policies and as well industrial policies that were designed by government, and I think most of my career there went around this. Moving to the UK, I basically started my master degree. I didn't move here with necessarily a job or an intention to stay in this country, but in my master degree I basically shift my focus to social policy, and my dissertation was about the use of international agreements to externalize the border control in the European Union. After I finished my master degree, I work in the third sector in the UK. I used to work in a think tank in the field of humanitarian assistance. Basically, my work there is to track financial assistance and analyze the impact of financial assistance on the humanitarian aid delivery. And during this work, I start to become more interested about environmental policy. I start to become more interested about disaster risk preparedness. I start to become more interested in climate change, and I become to search more about the subjects, to inform myself more about the subjects. And the idea of this channel came to basically for me to share my knowledge and my views around sustainable development and climate change. I think most of what I want to do with this channel is bring a different perspective. Most of the literature in this area are basically from researchers from the North Global, and here in this channel I just want to show as well the perspective of the North Global, but as well to bring a different perspective from the Global South, or from authors from Latin America, Africa and Asia that are a little bit out of the mainstream, that not necessarily share the same concerns and the same opinions of the mainstream. And I hope the content of this channel can reach decision makers in the global north, and also shift the negative aspect of the international agenda around environmental issues. I know it's a very how can I explain, it's quite ambitious intention, but it's what I aim, what I'm aiming. We need to aim the moon, so I'm aiming the moon. So my intention with this channel is influence decision makers, policy makers, to influence people's opinions, discourses around the issues around environment or sustainable development. The decision to have a channel in English is because I want to reach more people. I'm not the most eloquent person speaking English. I would feel more comfortable speaking my native language, Portuguese, but I think like speaking in English I will be able to reach more people in Latin America and Africa, Asia, but above all people in Europe and people in the United States, where most of these environmental policies are designed. And I would like to also give them the opportunity or stimulate them to read like things that or articles, or have access to books, or even think from a different perspective as well. Personally for me, this channel is like a way also to interact with other people. So if you have like read an author that I don't know, if you have an idea, or if you want to raise an issue or a problem that I didn't mention in any of my videos, please feel free to give your contribution in my comments. I will be happy to have a conversation with the people that decided to follow this channel. And I think like these contributions can enrich my work, and also can create bridges with like people with new perspectives, with things that are events, or things that are not like touch base, or ideas that are not touch base by the mass media. I'm also to a certain extent I think affected by the media in the Western, because I'm living here, but I would like to expand as well my views. And if you have any contribution you can give, please feel free to comment. If I say something that is not completely right, if I mention about something that's happening in Asia or Africa, and not necessarily I may explain the events there from the perspective of people that live in these countries, please, I'm more than happy to understand your point of views. And please feel free to make any comment and to interact with this channel. I think for me it's also a platform that will help me to learn and to continue to research around the subjects, because it's something that interests me, but as you may know, sometimes it's difficult, just like having a work, having a busy life, having your routine. Sometimes it's difficult for you to create a discipline, to continue to investigate, to continue like to build a knowledge. And I think for me this channel is also like a stimulus for me to continue to build a knowledge around this area. I think sharing the knowledge is the best way to learn, and having like this public a kind of public commitment will also help me to keep me up to date with this subject around, or this theme around sustainable development and climate change. It's what I have to say. It's just a short video to present my channel, to present my ideas, to say who I am. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because the easiest way to keep in touch is to receive the notifications of the videos, and to subscribe in this channel. If you want to contribute to my work, please give a thumbs up, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.